Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Gettys Federal Savings and Loan and Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoe Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome back to the weekend with Tom and no Steve, which is why I'm probably so chill today. I'm with George Powers, who's filling in for Steve Roberts, who's celebrating his 60th birthday, I believe, and his wife decided to take him to the Bahamas, which must be nice for him. I think this is his, I want to say it's his 7th or 8th vacation this year.
Wow.
Can you do that, George?
I want to be Steve on vacation-wise.
I'm just kidding. I don't know how many, but...
No, he's been to the Bahamas before, I know. I know he likes it down there.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's a good traveler. You know, Steve can just up and, like, he'll pack a backpack. And, of course, you know, he's not a... fancy dresser or anything like that. He just puts his burlap bag in the sack and goes.
Off he goes. So he's having a good time.
I hope he is. And you and I are having a good time here. I do appreciate you hanging out with me. I really do. Right now, it's our pleasure to speak with Donna Knapp. She is a team leader of community engagement and development at the Prevention Network of CNY. In our new building here, Zoe Advertising Studios, you're downstairs, right, Donna?
I am. Just a few feet away.
That's nice. So tell me a little bit about your background. Where'd you come from? Are you a Syracuse native? Did you go to school for this stuff? Oh.
Well, no to all of the above. I actually grew up outside of Seattle, Washington.
Oh, gosh.
Tacoma, and I did not go to school for this. I have a background in business, but I started volunteering for Prevention Network back in 2011. Joined the team in 2013, and actually was just appointed interim executive director a month or so ago.
Wow, look at you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, George.
What kind of stuff do you guys do at Prevention Network? What's your why? Why are you around?
We are around to support the community, individuals, and families around making healthy choices and addressing addiction and other related concerns. We provide training for families and individuals to bolster their skills, life skills, and to help families who have a loved one who's struggling with addiction. We help them get the services that they themselves might need.
Yeah.
And just to educate the community around everything to do with substance use disorder and help to address stigma, have this be more of a conversation instead of something that's hidden and not talked about.
Well, I know drug and alcohol addiction is a very insidious problem that we have. And a lot of people obviously they hide it, they don't want to address it, and that there's a lot of other things involved with it typically. Do you guys do some of the treatment and or do you refer people out to other areas?
We are not treatment, we're information and referral primarily, and non-clinical services, but often the first step for folks, they'll seek out information and then we can help to get them where they need to go.
If someone wanted to go to find out more information, if they think they have a loved one that has a problem, where would they go?
A good start would be with our family support program. We have individuals who are trained to work with families, help them understand what addiction is and what the signs and symptoms are and how to communicate more effectively with an individual who might be experiencing a substance use disorder. That's often a challenge. There's been issues in the family and communication breaks down and people don't know how to talk to their loved ones about what they're concerned about.
So let me just rewind for a minute or two. You came all the way from the West Coast. What brought you to Syracuse to get here?
My husband is from the area. And I met while he was in the military, and I worked civilian for the military.
Okay, gotcha. And that's what got you here.
And that's what got me here.
And why would you volunteer at the Prevention Network? What made you want to do that?
We have a program called Teen Institute. In fact, our conference starts tomorrow, annual conference. It's a teen leadership program, and my daughters participated when they were in high school. And one day, one of my daughters came home and says, they're looking for volunteers to help with this conference. Would you be interested? And I said, sure, sounds good. And I showed up and haven't left.
So was your daughter in a program, or did she just volunteer because she wanted to do something nice for people?
A lot of the schools and community groups in the area have a Teen Institute program.
I see. Okay.
And part of it is attending this conference to learn. We teach and empower young people to be change agents for their school or their community. And so they go to the conference, learn how to action plan, make activities and programs for their school or community.
So would that be like if they're in high school and they notice that a friend has a problem, how to deal with that friend? Is that what that's for? Or
No, not so much. It's more to help them gain their own confidence and leadership skills so that they can address more of the global atmosphere of their school or their community group. And of course, part of that is learning how to advocate for themselves and for other people and have that confidence to say, maybe you should go speak to someone at the school or things like that.
I didn't know if you had a question, George.
No, if people want to come to you, do they have to pay for services? I mean, to get referred out? You said you refer people out. How does it work?
No, our services are by and large free of charge. We are funded primarily by the New York State Office of Alcoholism and Substance
Abuse.
It's changed.
They changed the name on you.
Yeah.
New York State Office of Addiction Services and Supports.
Oh gosh, that's a big name.
Okay.
And so they fund us to provide these services and to so people can call us. They can check out our website, which is www.preventionnetworkcny.org, and or just call us 315-471-1359.
So if somebody I'm trying to get an idea of what kind of people do you see on a daily basis. What would make somebody say, geez, I'm going to go talk to Prevention Network?
A lot of people are referred to us by other agencies.
Okay.
Some of the services that we provide are mandated services. People who need a little help with parenting might be referred by.
Oh, okay. A judge or somebody, or if they went to family court or something like that. Okay.
And the family services it's usually word of mouth. There's a very active community in Central New York of families who have experienced either the loss of a loved one or their loved one is still in active use, and they'll refer their people they connect with to us as well to come.
Right. What do you see the biggest challenges right now are? We hear a lot about opioids, and then I know out in Oneida and everything, there was a lot of stuff with methamphetamine and stuff like that. Do you see a lot of those types of cases, people who are addicted in those areas coming to you?
Not so much. The opioid epidemic is still a major concern in Onondaga County, but people forget that alcohol is still the number one drug of choice for most people. Yeah. And it's actually one of the more severe substances to try to, change behavior around.
Right.
And so it's still primarily those two. But there's, obviously we hear about fentanyl and all of the things.
Oh, right. Yeah, fentanyl, sure. Jeez.
Cut with opioids right now, and all of those are a concern.
No shortage of things to get addicted to, right?
No, unfortunately. And, that's another big part of what we've been doing the last couple of years is, I know you've had Jessica who works for us who her and her team provide the Narcan training on demand. We have regularly scheduled Narcan trainings. We'll go out to any group of people, individuals who want to become Narcan trained, and we'll help them with that as well.
Excellent.
That's good to
Well,
know.
so, yeah, you guys got a big calling and a big mission over there. Donna Knapp is the team leader of community engagement and development at Prevention Network, and then you now have this new title, your interim.
Executive Director.
Okay, there you go. Over at Prevention Network, and it's preventionnetworkcny.org if you want to get more information on that. Donna, thank you to you for coming here and your whole team for doing what you do every day.
Thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for having us on.
Excellent. Shane O'Connor is going to be coming up next right here on The Local Show. He's the owner of Perryville Power Equipment. Don't go anywhere. Keep it right here on 570 WSYR and 106.9 FM.